If I could turn back time, it was raining on a Tuesday evening. I was standing underneath the station lights. You were holding flowers in your hands, trying to keep them dry beneath your coat that night. You looked at me and smiled like you knew me. I asked you if the next train had arrived. You laughed and said, I think we're both waiting. And somehow we spent the whole night talking outside. You told me about your father's old records. I told you about the dreams I never chased. We didn't know it then, but that rainy evening was the beginning of everything we'd made. If I'd known what your smile would mean, if I'd known you'd become my everything, I would've stopped that clock that night and stay there underneath those lights. If I could turn back time, I'd go back to that night. I'd tell myself to hold you closer before I learned goodbye. If I could turn back time, I'd change the things I said. I'd listen when you needed me instead of turning my head. If I could have one more chance, I'd do it all differently, because losing you taught me what you really meant to me. Yeah, 3 months later, we had our first apartment. It was tiny, but you called it our palace. We had a mattress on the living room floor and 2 plates because we couldn't afford another. You danced while you were making dinner. I come home and find you singing to yourself. We didn't have much money in those days, but somehow I thought we had everything else. On your birthday I bought you silver earrings. You cried because you thought I'd spent too much. Then you whispered, I don't need expensive things, I just need to know that I am loved. I should've remembered those words forever. I should've carried them wherever I went. But somewhere between chasing bigger dreams, I forgot the reason I had dreams in the first place. If I could turn back time, I'd go back to those days. I'd trade every dollar I ever made for one more of your embraces. If I could turn back time, I'd come home when you called. I'd put my phone down on the table and give you all of me. Not have I thought I had forever. I thought you'd always be there. Now forever is a memory, and your side of the bed is bare. Hey. Then came the night, everything changed. You were waiting while I stayed out with friends. You called me 3 times after midnight. I saw your name, but didn't answer again. When I finally walked through the front door, you were sitting quietly beside the window. Your eyes were red, your voice was shaking. You said, I don't recognize you anymore. I told you that you were overthinking. You said, maybe I'm just tired of waiting. I said some words I wish I could swallow. You packed a suitcase while I kept arguing. You stood there holding our old photograph and asked me if I still wanted us. I was too proud to say I was terrified, so I said, maybe we should give this up. You didn't scream, you didn't fight. You just looked at me with tears in your eyes. You kissed my cheek, then closed the door, and I didn't understand what I just lost. I thought you'd call, I thought you'd return. I thought a love like ours could never really burn. But the next morning came and your side was cold. That's when I learned some goodbyes are real. 6 months passed and I still kept your number. I never had the courage to delete your name. I heard you moved into a place downtown and started building your life again. One Friday night I saw you at the market. You were standing there beside another man. He made you laugh the way I used to, and I realized I had lost my chance. You looked at me and smiled politely, asked me how I've been since we were through. I said I'm doing fine, like a stranger, while everything inside me screamed for you. You reached for his hand before you left, and I watched the two of you disappear. I stood there holding everything I should have said, and finally understood why you weren't here. If I could turn back time, I'd run through that door. I'd tell you I was wrong and that I love you more. If I could turn back time, I'd never let pride win. I choose you on the difficult days, I choose you all over again. But time doesn't listen, and yesterday won't return. Some lessons come too late, and some bridges only burn. Yeah, yeah. Years have passed since that rainy Tuesday. I'm older now, and I've learned to live alone. I have everything I once thought I wanted, but none of it feels like home. Sometimes I still walk past that station when the rain falls softly in the evening, and I wonder if you're somewhere nearby, remembering the night we started dreaming. I don't know if you're happy, I don't know if you ever think of me, but I hope somebody holds you gently, the way I should have held you when you needed me. And if you ever tell our story, I hope you don't remember me as cruel. Remember the boy